people need to know today that there is hope, and that sometimes we have to let go of what we thought was the best plan for our life so that the best plan can actually happen that God has for us. And I think a lot of times we think we know what's right for us. And I'm not saying it was the will of God that she passed away, but what I'm saying, the will of God was that he still had a future and a hope. And I think we struggle in terms, one of the lessons the Lord taught me was that I had to let go. It was Psalm 46:10. It was, be still and know that I'm God. And I remember God telling me that during this time of my life. And I remember just like, okay, here I am. I'm still, I know you're God, and it's not helping. You know what I mean? And it's the honest to God truth. And so finally I started studying that verse, and it literally said, stop striving with God. And it said, forcefully make yourself let go. Forcefully break your grip. And I remember during this time, because I was in this depression while I'm going through the American Idol auditions, and I sat at the edge of my bed with tears coming down my eyes, because I was hanging onto her casket while she was being buried, because all the questions of why, years of praying that weren't answered. And literally I pictured myself, I said, okay, God, I get it. And I literally just pictured myself with a hammer breaking my grip and saying, I refuse to let this be the last of me. And that's really the message I want to get to the people today, is that don't let that break you. Understand it has a grip on you, and you probably don't even know it. And you let it go, and you have to sometimes forcefully do it. Like, you have to literally grab it and just go and pull yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be buried with it, and you'll never see the beautiful chapter ahead. Had I would have hung on to that, I would have never got remarried. I would have never walked in the idol stage. I would have never had a beautiful wife and a beautiful son. God literally wants to make your today so good that you'll forget the pain of your past.